We are live.
We are live.
We are live. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Bridget. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm
Nice
okay,
to see
thanks.
your face again.
You too. It looks like you're in our lovely office this
Yes, I
afternoon.
am. I'm by myself in the office, but you know what? It's nice. It's
Yeah,
quiet. It's a beautiful day.
it is.
And yeah, hopefully everyone can hear me. I
I
have
can hear you.
AirPods. This
Very,
was my COVID-19 purchase.
very nice.
It was much needed, let me tell you.
That's next on my list.
So, what are we doing today? What are we,
So,
of course, I know what we're doing, but you
yes,
know.
well, let's tell everybody else what we're doing. We are Bridget and Christy from the Trentadue Torres group, and we are here to give you to do a virtual open house for you today for 2 Penndutch Circle in Stouffville.
Yes. Yes.
Um, it's so we'll tell you a little bit about this before we go on with our slides. It's a 5-bedroom home, boasts approximately 4,000 square feet of living space, and it sits on a very, very large corner lot. I know from this picture, it looks like this is all the house, but on the other side of this uh, porch is more house. So
Yes. It's
yeah,
Morehouse. It's an
more.
irregular lot. I believe the if you were to go on the actual survey,
Yeah,
it's quite irregular where they average it as about 60 over 63 foot wide, but really it's a reverse pie, right, Christy?
yeah.
So it's like
There's pie.
82 by 90 something by.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's a very irregular shaped lot
yeah,
because it's on the corner of a roundabout. And
yes.
it's not right there, so it's not like you just turn the corner and then your car just goes straight into the house because
No.
we won't want that either,
Yep,
right?
you're right here. The roundabout goes around, and you come down here to get into the.
Yeah. So it's still very private, but still on a corner.
Yep. And we'll bring you in and we'll show you a bit about the different. So we just went through this. It has 5 bedrooms, huge corner lot. There's a 3-car garage, which I know you saw in the picture, but I don't know that we mentioned it. Um, it has been very well taken care of. And when you walk into the home, this is the view that you get. It's a very bright open space. Having that 2nd-story ceiling at the front of the house just gives you that openness and that feel of grandness when you first walk in.
Yeah,
And this is the other side of the
definitely.
house I was talking about before.
Yes. So that's where you see the lot um, and all its irregularities,
Yeah,
but good irregularities
yeah,
because it's good to have a house that's not just a cookie cutter square lot, right?
it is. Yeah, it's a
So
nice size.
yeah, and if you have any questions, just please comment, and we'd be more than happy to answer them.
Yep,
Um, we are, we're trying out the Zoom thing, right, Christy?
we are. We're doing it. We're tag teaming it today. So we hope you all enjoy it. So we're gonna
Yes.
tell you a bit about the main floor of this house. Again, as you can see, there's so much light in this house. It's lots of windows. Um, there's a separate living and dining room. So there's a living room at the very front of the house when you walk in. To the right, all the rooms are kind of connected. So it has that traditional feel with the different spaces, but it's still very
Yeah.
open concept.
Exactly. So it's not like it's a separate room
No.
where you can't see what's going on. Excuse me. If you were in the family room in the front of the house, which is what this family uses that front room for, as a huge family room, and we'll get to the pictures,
Yep.
you can still peer into the kitchen. You can still peer into the front of the house and the front door. The staircase is somewhat open on the
Yep.
bottom landing as well. So, it is more, there's still separate rooms, like you said, Christy, but it's very open concept and it's large. I
Yeah.
mean, 4,000 square feet is with an unfinished basement. I can't
Yeah.
stress that enough. It's not including the basement.
Yeah.
Many of the conservatory group models, when they first came out, and myself included, we lined up. We
Yeah.
said, wow, this sounds great. I mean, 3,000 square feet for this price. And
Yeah.
then when you get there, the builder included the basement in the square footage because they can,
Yeah.
right? When the builder finishes the basement, it counts as the actual square footage on impact towards your home.
Yeah.
When you finish the basement after the fact, that's just counted as extra living space, but it cannot be counted towards the traditional square footage of the home.
No.
So real estate tidbit, people,
There you go.
okay?
Brought to
When
by
you say
Bridget.
your house is 4,000 square feet, it has to be not including the basement. I know that the landing
I don't know.
of this particular model was so when you go down the stairs, there's, I don't know if we have a picture, and we
We can
probably will
build
go
the
through
slides after.
the Matterport,
Yeah.
but you'll see the landing is finished. I think it's a tiled floor landing with the two
Yep.
separated doors to get you through one part of the basement or the other part of the basement. But the basement is unspoiled. So imagine if you already have 4,000 square feet, and this is already a large house to begin with
Yeah.
5 bedrooms. If you wanted, a couple families to live there and you finish the basement, imagine what the possibilities would be in terms of adding more square feet.
Yeah, and there's a cold cellar down there, and also at the landing at the bottom of the stairs where it's finished, there's actually 2 separate doors going into the basement. So you could actually have 2 separate areas down there as well that would have their own access to,
Yeah, no, for sure.
to the main floor, to getting up to the main floor without going through each other. So lots of possibilities down there. So on the main floor, I mean, we also have a gas fireplace. So there's 9-foot ceilings, and there's 2 walkouts. There's one walkout from the kitchen, from the breakfast area over here, and another one in the family room, the living room, which is just off of this dining room over here. And they both have small decks outside of the sliding doors. So you have access to the backyard from both of those. And it's nice to have this, I mean, that adds to the big open airiness and the light that's coming in by having those big ceiling to almost floor sliding doors.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's also 8-foot doorways on the main floor, which also adds to that open feel.
And they're large openings.
Yes, very,
more
very
or
large
less.
openings. So this is the family room Bridget was talking about at the beginning, with the open staircase looking into it. The front door is right over here. So you can see you have the walkway into the kitchen from here, which would come out here and into the kitchen and the breakfast area. So as you can see from these photos that we chose to show you on this slide, it's a very, very, very open concept main floor. Well, like we said, still being traditional.
Yes. So I mean, if you were to entertain, you could still have people. And when I say entertain, I mean entertain within COVID-19 rules.
Yep.
But you could still have people in the, family area, and you can still have, let's say, a gathering, and still have people in the dining and the front room,
Yep.
living area, as you see here, because they're all interconnected while seeing people in the kitchen. So,
exactly.
I mean, perfect for, I know we're going to touch on this, but this is a perfect ideal home for multi-generational or multi-family living. We're seeing this a lot, right, Christy? I mean, the parents want to sell their house.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are like, we need more help with, our kids, etc.
Yep.
Why don't we all amalgamate together, and without sacrificing space? This is a very good option, right?
Very, very good option. Yeah, there's lots. I mean, you have the basement, but we also have on the second floor, we have 5 bedrooms as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the second floor, you can see how you lose some of the second floor because of that second story when you first walk in, but you don't feel it. You have 5 good sized bedrooms up there. 2 of them have en suites. So this is the master bedroom right here. One of the other bedrooms, the second bedroom, there's a large walk-in closet, another angle of the master bedroom over here. And these are the 3 other bedrooms. This is the one here that has the ensuite as well. So,
yes, it's got a 4-piece ensuite, and it's quite, nicely upgraded. I mean, it's not overly done, but definitely you could come in and add your own touch to anything in this house. It used to be, I think we should add that this used to be the Conservatory Group model home.
Yeah.
So when this particular family got it, it was a model home. They're the only owners of it.
Mhm.
They're the only ones that have lived in it, but it used to be the model home. So there was already upgrades put into it by the builder, and it since has been meticulously maintained,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You can tell, I mean, for the age of the home, I believe it was built in 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And it still smells and looks brand new.
It does. It does. Very well taken care of. So, this is a big feature of this home, and usually we don't feature garages in the homes, but this one just has to be featured. I mean, it's a triple car garage right in the heart of Stouffville. You don't get homes like this much in the subdivisions, and it's not only a triple car garage. Um, you could fit 3 large vehicles in this garage and still have tons of space for extra storage.
Yes.
So
And
yeah,
that you can see if you look to the first picture, where you see all the garages open.
yeah,
You can see that there's a little wall to the side, and that space between the front door and that third garage is right there where Christy is pointing and moving the arrow.
yeah,
That's where, the current owners have a workbench, full tool set and bench, and, park you have a
the
snow
big one.
blower
Yeah,
that
so
fits.
yeah,
If people,
kids'
um,
toys,
ATVs,
sports
that would
equipment.
fit.
Yep,
Lawnmowers, John Deere, I mean, you won't need it because it's
yep,
not like you have an acre to take care of. Like I said, it's right in town, which is the beauty. You cannot find a house of this caliber, of this size, with 3-car garage that is literally a 5-minute walk to Main Street,
no,
right?
oh,
Just
for sure.
going down 10th line.
Yep,
It literally will take you 5 minutes.
oh, for sure. It's you don't find homes like this much at all in
So
this.
to get this type of home in Stouffville, you're looking at, an older home that you would have to go a little bit more north for. So there's the Sleepy Hollow community, there's the Campbella community, there's Ballantrae as well. That's a lot more north, right? Um, in terms of being right situated in town, where we have a lot of new amenities that have gone up. The Longos Plaza, the Walmart Plaza, they're all accessible. There's no need to drive, you know, 10, 15 minutes to get to these places, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. And we're going to show you a bit later just where the house is situated,
Yes,
in
exciting.
terms of all this. So we also have these amazing links that you can go to, and we will post this link afterwards, where you can get a Matterport tour. You can basically walk through the house on your own virtually, and we're going to walk you through that today as
Yes.
well. But you'll find out lots of information about the home, pictures, our video featuring Bridget and myself and Sonia and Dolores, and you can get to know the home a bit more. So I guess we'll take everyone through a walkthrough through the Matterport. What do you think?
Yes. I think
Okay.
that'd be great. Let's do
Perfect.
it. And you
So,
saw that, the price is 1.588
yeah,
million. Um, I mean, that is an amazing price
it
right
is.
now that's offered on the market for this caliber again and this size, and the fact that it's got a triple car garage and it's situated in town.
Yeah,
You see two-car garages with less square footage go close to this price.
yeah, that's true.
So just duly note that it is, um, the best price triple car garage in Stouffville
It is
of this size.
size. Yep. Oh, very
Yeah, with
definitely.
5 bedrooms.
Yes, 5 bedrooms, spacious bedrooms.
Yeah.
So this is when you first walk into the home, just like Bridget and I said, you get this spacious feel. Let's see if I can get us up here, but it's the second story. You have this staircase that is made for those wedding and prom pictures,
Yes.
right? And I guess maybe we'll walk through the home this way, and then I'll come back and do the other area. So, you know, looking over here, actually, you can see the look through over here to the front room.
Yep. To the family. Yes.
And here's the stairs to the basement. This is something I like too about this home, is that the stairs to the basement it's not taking up extra space. They're tucked below the stairs going upstairs. So you don't lose extra space from those basement stairs as well. So that also adds to the openness. So
But it's still open too. It's not
exactly.
like you have to go through a little door and find it, you
Yes,
know?
there's no
It's
door,
you
exactly. So it adds all of these little things, like keeping the staircase going upstairs, going downstairs open, the 2-story ceiling when you first walk in, the 8-foot openings, to go from one room to the next.
yeah,
And all these windows, it adds to this big, bright, airiness. And when you walk in, you see how spacious this house is. It's very grand.
it is
So,
grand, and it can be even more grand if
yeah,
someone wants to put their own, touches to it, upgrade their own colors, their own light fixtures, right? You
yes,
can already see how much natural light streams into the home.
yeah,
So just imagine if you were to add, your own color schemes, right? Because everyone's different. Some people like blues, some people like grays, right? Some people like a mix.
exactly.
So, this is a great palette to start with. Everything is neutral, everything is clean, everything is, ready for anyone to come in and
And
make
add
it their own.
your own, exactly. So we went through there. We passed the powder room. The laundry room's here with garage access. You do have access into the home from the garage. Um, and this is the first of the 2 sliding doors. I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy going through this. So this is our gas fireplace. There's one of our decks out here. And turn this around, going into the dining room.
So that table is already a 6-seater. So just imagine if you were to put a harvest table, you
Yes.
could put easily a 10 to 12-seater.
Oh, for
That's a
sure.
huge space.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, it's up to you, even if you wanted to have a table for the kitchen. Some people find them redundant now if they have
Yeah.
such a huge harvest table
Yeah.
and they'd rather use that. But there's still space for
Okay.
a table in the kitchen. That's a
Exactly.
6-seater.
Yeah.
So
And
just trying to give you an idea of how big it is.
exactly. And we have the other walkout over here to the second deck. And we can go through the kitchen
Yes.
over here. So we do have bar seating over here at this
Mhm.
side of the counter. I mean, you could always extend this as well and have bar seating all around if you wanted to, right? Have a nice big island.
Yeah.
If you didn't want a second table in the breakfast area. And again, there's, just like we're talking about all this openness, there's another walkthrough into the next room. So there's not a bunch of doors or small openings. They're all big openings going through. And we have stone countertop, backsplash, stainless steel appliances. There's
Maple
actually a Tiltic
cabinets.
vacuum as well, which I always think that's pretty cool, having the Tiltic vacuum. And this is the front room. And again, and you see all of these windows, which adds to that airiness. And then we're back at the front door over here. So just so everyone sees how open this is and how intertwined all the rooms are.
The front door is
Double
open
door.
to above. So when you walk in,
Yeah,
you look up, look how high that is. Look at that beautiful
gorgeous.
window above, and it's cathedral height ceilings.
Yeah, and there's a really nice
Front.
chandelier here. It's just not coming out here in, I guess the
That's because it's too high.
exactly. See, and the nice double doors at the front as well, which is
Yes.
always great to have. So
Lots of closets. You've got the double closets on
yeah,
either side.
one on each side. So I'm gonna just show everyone the landing here, Bridget, and then we'll go upstairs. So this
This
is what
is
we're
pretty
talking.
cool, this Matterport, right,
It's
Christy?
very cool. Yeah, I'm having
I
fun
love
with this.
seeing homes with Matterport. I mean,
Too.
I'm not saying,
I don't think you can go down there.
it's a great substitute for seeing it in person, because indeed, if you are seriously interested, you have to book an appointment and see it in person. Of course, we
Yeah,
offer safe viewing protocols, gloves, masks, booties as well. So we at the Trentadue Torres team, we practice safe viewing protocols because we
yeah,
understand with such a large purchase, it's great that we have Matterport, to show you the idea. But obviously, you know, within this market, we still have people that want to see it in person, and we can definitely accommodate that, right? And
Exactly.
a house like this, you have to see in person because that's the only place that you would be able to gauge the space and the
Yeah.
size,
Yeah.
right?
No, exactly. It's a must see. And like here's our basement stairs over here. You know, wrap us around to this, going up this beautiful wood staircase, um,
Yes.
upstairs too. And Catherine, you're right. This is a beautiful neighborhood. It's a very, very nice neighborhood. Great location in the city. You're still close to the city, close to more rural areas. And again, we're going to get to that afterwards. But we have a front bedroom over here. So again, lots of windows, closet, 3 nice big windows in this room.
Yep.
I mean, you could always use this
It
room.
actually has 2 closets.
Yeah, 2 closets. And we have a nice big space here as well. I mean, you could always put a chair over here in this area too, and just make it a little or a little desk for a little homework area, depending on the size of your family and what you're using all the rooms for. There's
Yep.
This space can also be utilized for something. Oh, I missed.
And right now in Matterport, I guess you're going to see the difference that these rooms are empty
Yeah.
because they really are. Haha, smokes, mirrors.
Yeah.
We actually do virtual staging so that you can see how furniture would look in that room.
Yes.
And it's actually quite amazing virtual staging because it gives you the proportions of the rooms online,
Yeah.
and it fits the proper furniture that you would probably want to put into that.
Yeah.
But this is the room that Christy mentioned that has the ensuite already in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which is really nice to have.
Already a nice bathroom, nice dark rich gray tile,
Yes.
large room.
Very large bedroom. They're all very, very good size. So that's our
I mean,
second.
there's homes that say they're 4 bedrooms, and I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there, my home included. Like, wow, you have a 4 bedroom. But remember that 2 of the bedrooms are like 9 by 9. And really, my children are like in dorm rooms. You can only
Yeah.
get a table and maybe, if you're lucky, a side table
Yeah.
and maybe like a single bed. If you put a double bed, it takes up the whole room.
Yeah.
And got to find a space for all their little kid stuff.
Mhm.
So to have a house that actually you can put furniture like a dresser, a
Yeah.
double
Like, look
bed, a
at this.
queen bed,
This is a king
know,
size bed in this room.
a
It's a
king
king
size
size
bed.
bed with a dresser. I mean, look at all this space. There's a side table here. There's enough space to put another side table. You could even have another dresser over here, like a little sitting area. So, I mean, look how spacious this is. And this isn't the master bedroom. Some master bedrooms aren't even this size. In
I
some,
know. It's true,
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
And now this bedroom, to note,
yeah,
that bedroom that you just saw, it doesn't have a closet because it is still a bedroom, but they had a wardrobe,
yeah,
which I see a lot of people doing that. A lot of
yes,
people are opting to go with like a really nice custom wardrobe
yeah,
closet because of the organizers in the space. Um, and then that makes the room larger than just having a traditional hole in the wall closet.
yeah,
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's very European. A lot of the big custom built mansions have wardrobes
yeah.
instead of just regular closets. So, unless you have like a separate room
Mhm.
um, that, you could make into like a huge, beautiful closet,
Yeah,
wardrobes are a really good alternative and a way to go.
yeah.
So,
It could also be made into a large closet to be
oh
attached to
yeah,
this beautiful master bedroom.
a beautiful
Imagine that.
dressing room
A
for
dressing
the
room.
master
Exactly. Not
bedroom.
even a closet.
Forget about the closet. It'll be a
Yeah.
dressing room with like a big island and a chandelier
Beautiful.
and, tons of shoes. That's
I
what
would
I would
never
do.
leave. Where's mom? She's in her closet again.
She's in her
Oh,
closet organizing her 17 million pairs of shoes.
exactly. So this is the master bedroom, and again, this is a king bed as well. So you see, even with the king bed, lots of space, nice big bright windows as well. I mean, they have this dresser and another one, and again, you can see it's not like it's tight to walk through. It's very spacious. We have a walk-in closet over here, but that still doesn't mean that we ladies can't give ourselves a wardrobe room. And then
Yes,
we have our master bath, our ensuite, with again nice
dressing
big
room.
windows, two sinks, soaker tub,
Super tub.
shower. Um,
Yep.
so
Definitely you won't be stepping on each other's toes in that
no,
bathroom either,
exactly.
because the sinks, there's something to be said about side by side double sinks
Hmm.
and separate double sinks,
Yep,
which I would
exactly.
prefer,
Yep,
because somehow when you have the double sinks, and look, there's double sinks, but they're this close together,
yeah,
I don't really see a point
no,
personally.
yeah,
But I feel like when you have the double sinks on either side of the bathroom,
yeah,
there's no way that you're going to be fighting over anything,
yeah, no, exactly.
period.
You have your own space. Large linen closet here, double door linen closet, which is also nice. Um,
Yes.
so I mean, those are the main parts. I don't know if we can see here to look from below, like a shot straight on. So there's the front door.
Ooh,
There's the
I
chandelier.
like that. There's the chandelier. It's beautiful.
There we go. So you see how it's nice and open to below. And again, over here, like I said, there's lots of space, um, lots of light coming in. And I know one of the residents of this home did tell us as well that it's very, very quiet, even though it is close to this roundabout. You never hear any noise. Like it's a very, very quiet neighborhood. And I guess the home's very well insulated, right? But not allowing in a lot of
Yes.
or sound. So, I mean, this link you can come to this link. We have a video, like I said, like
You
like
can
all
watch at your own leisure, us go
exactly.
through the home and the features.
Yep.
We will post this link,
Yep.
but I mean, this link is perfect if you want to share with a family member or friends or family. It'll give you the whole overview, and just like we're doing now, we'll have also this open house, virtual open house um,
Yes.
video recorded. So if you don't have time to tune into the whole thing, we won't take offense.
Yep.
You can always tune back in, and we'll have it recorded. And you can definitely ask us any questions during this time or
Yep.
after the fact.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, and you know what? We didn't mention the amount of cars that you can park on the driveway as well. Having a
Yes,
50-car garage and a driveway that's unobstructed by a sidewalk, you're actually able to fit 9 cars total between the garage and the driveway.
9
Which is
cars,
amazing. 9 cars.
9
So
cars. And if you have a boat,
boat,
you fit a boat and a
exactly.
pickup truck.
Yep.
And
A
yeah,
trailer.
if you're like my husband and you have a classic car that's the length of a boat, this would have been a better option for us.
Probably. Yep. Probably.
So
And
definitely enough space.
yeah, and there is the part of the sidewalk that is in front of the front door of the house. That's all taken care of by the city, so it's not, and it doesn't affect the driveway space at all, which is amazing to have.
Yes, which is
So
important because there's no, yeah, it's the
yeah,
sidewalk
yeah,
is in the front where you still have room for 9 car parking. That's amazing.
it's amazing. It's
I
amazing.
don't I don't think you can get that type of parking in town unless you
No,
go to more of a rural property. So
yeah,
again, we're just homing in on the fact that this home is situated right smack at,
yeah,
in the middle of Stouffville. So segue to Christy showing us on Google Earth exactly where it is and how close you are to all these amenities.
exactly. So
And there is a park within walking distance.
there is. So
So if
just
you have little ones, you literally walk about 1 minute and it's right at the end of the corner there of Penndutch.
exactly. And I'm going to show you that. I just want to see. Okay, so here we are.
There's the house. Yay, there's the house. We see
We're
it.
at 10th line here. So 10th line and Main Street. Okay.
Yep.
So our home right here is, so this is to Penndutch right
Right
here.
there. Look how big that lot
Eyes of
is.
it from
It's
above.
gigantic.
Yeah. Especially in comparison to the other homes here in the area. You can see where it is situated on the corner. So I mean, we would go from here all the way around, right? So that's why we're calling it this reverse pie-shaped lot, because it's so wide at the front.
Yes.
Lots of space. The house is very, very grand. Such a good use of space inside the home as well. So Bridget was talking about
The parquet
park right here, the parquet
at the end.
or the aspen.
No, down there. No, it's
Okay.
right. You can't see it in this Google Earth. Go back.
Okay.
If you see it, go
Yeah.
back. And then if you going down there, you see that green space right next to where it says Aspen Crescent Parquet.
Yeah.
It's just right there. It's adjacent to that.
Yeah. So there's this here. You're also right down the street if your children go to public school. Harry Bowes Public School is right down the street over here. It's within walking distance.
And
You have St. Bridget right
Bridget.
here, which is also within
Bridget.
walking distance.
Yep.
They're also opening a new Catholic high school in town. Otherwise, there's St. Brother Andre, and then there's Stouffville High as well
Up
on
in there,
River
yeah.
Park. So in terms of where you are here, anyone who lives in this neighborhood will know where we are. But we were just talking about how close you are to everything, to all the amenities in Stouffville. We have our older area of Stouffville Main Street here, and the GO station, which is right over here next to Shell Lumber. They're going through a major expansion right now as well, right? And they're going to be having more cars going down, more streetcars, or sorry, GO buses and GO trains going downtown than they did before. So they're expanding. It's going to be a great gateway to get into the city instead of driving.
Yep.
We're close to what like 10-15 minutes away from the 404 and the 407. And I mean, if you look over here and you keep driving, we have, it's very easy to get to Scugog, Port Perry, Jackson's Point, all the lovely cottage.
Just going north. Yeah, just go north on 10th line, and then
so right up
it
here
converts.
Yeah,
you're right next to York-Durham line too, right, Christy? I mean, if you want to go east, you're definitely in the right place to go either way. You go north, east, west. Everything is very accessible.
We have the baseball diamonds and soccer fields over here, which are very close. I think this is the site of where the new school is going, the new Catholic school. And I mean, we come in over here. There's a high school. It's not on Google Earth, but there's Longo's. That's supposed to be the Longo's Plaza, which looks a bit different right now if you go see it in person. But
that's how fast we're expanding, Christy. Even Google Earth can't keep up with us.
I know, exactly.
Right? See? I mean, this is how fast things are going up.
Yep. Totally. Exactly. So, and we're close to like a bunch of wineries. We have Gallucci, we have Willow Springs Winery, we have tons of golf courses nearby.
Spring Lakes.
Getting out.
Bushwood.
Yeah.
Bushwood. Yep. That is more south. You can go to Spring Lakes. You can go different golf courses.
Yep. There's treetop trekking.
Timber Creek. We forgot about Timber Creek.
Exactly. Timber Creek is like so close.
It's got the mini putt and the
right here.
Kawartha ice cream. I'm very hungry now.
Yeah, I know. We should go have a social distance ice cream. The driving range over here. I hear that the batting cages are actually open at Timber Creek, which is great.
That's awesome.
Be nice for all the kids who are missing their sports right now to get out there and take part in something. So I mean, the market is great right now, and this is like Bridget said before, this is a great home and a great price for a home this stature. In
And this
Stouffville,
size
this size.
and this close to town.
Yeah,
So, like I mentioned in the beginning, in terms of price, we are right now currently the best priced for this home, 2-story, 5-bedroom, 3-car garage in Stouffville.
yeah,
Okay, and that includes all of Stouffville. We're talking about, Gormley, Ballantrae, Sleepy Hollow area, which is just a little bit more north.
mhm,
So, um, again, I mean, a lot of people are, especially during quarantine, right? We don't want to talk about it, but it was a reality where imagine if you were, two families amalgamating, right? And, in this type of a home, it would be easily done, to amalgamate and quarantine together with this space, right? It
yeah,
was very difficult for me, I can tell you, to try and, you know, um, keep in touch with my in-laws and,
mm,
that are elderly and my mother in a different part of town, right?
yeah,
So speaking from personal experience, if you had, multifamily living in there and you're all quarantining together, I mean, it would just make life a lot easier too, right? Um,
yeah,
I know this is the new generation coming up where, our generation is going to have to, help with our parents, right?
yeah,
And vice versa. We need help from our parents. It takes a village to raise kids, right? And now, especially with what's going on in the world, um, to have your parents live with you or in-laws or whatever, or support in general, right? Step
very
parents,
helpful.
whatever your situation may be, right? Grandparents, it's there.
Yeah,
And it's easily done, and it's something that it should be considered now, because to sell 2 houses and still get this for 1.588 is a steal,
oh yeah,
right?
amazing,
And two families can live comfortably in this house,
very
and
comfortably.
and if you finish the basement, even more so,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, most
So
definitely.
I mean, is there anything else we want to go over, or should they
I
just make an appointment and
Yeah, I
call
think
us
so.
directly and see the home for yourself?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, we'd be happy to take you through and give you a firsthand look at the home. So you can actually experience how spacious this home is yourself. When you walk, the first time I walked in, I couldn't. It was just everyone when they walk in for the first time is like, "Wow, like
This
this
is
place is
big.
huge. It's so
That's the
big."
main that's the main comment.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really big.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the honest the honest opinion, right?
Yep. It is for sure. So, Bridget and I both thank everyone for joining us live today to watch our virtual open house, and anyone who watches it afterwards, enjoy. We hope you enjoyed it. You can, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at team@trentaduetorres.com, or phone us at 905 640 3131.
Look for us on social media. I'm
Yeah.
at Realtor Bridge and
Yes, and at Christy,
Christy
Dr. Canis,
Carcanis
Realtor.
Realtor. Yes.
Yeah. So we'd love to hear from you. Everyone stay safe and healthy and enjoy the rest of your week. It's supposed to be nice and warm and lots of sunshine.
All right. See
Okay.
you. Thanks, Christy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.